What the hell? I'm in some dragon armor. I destroyed the item. No, I shouldn't have done that. Try to learn the enemy patterns. That might save your life. 1.0! It didn't save mine though. I was talking to mine. What's up guys, it's Kosh, and since you guys will mostly be playing Soul Knight now with the crossover event, I will give you a hint how to make it more efficient. I played this game a lot back in the day, and when I started Soul Knight Prequel, I actually forgot that it was this game and how good it is. This is way more fun than Soul Knight Prequel, by the way. Why? Because in this game you got the roguelike elements and the progression is harder. You don't have to grind like crazy just for the sake of doing the same stuff over and over, but it will be more challenging and interesting. So the gameplay will be a bit different from Soul Knight Prequel, and moreover, it's more skill-based, so you don't just need the best equipment, you need to know how to control your character and don't die fast enough, because yeah, here dying is way easier. So let's start with the basics. Your character have health, armor and mana. Your weapons, depending on which one do you have, will consume some mana on shot. The health doesn't recover by default, but the armor will, so it's better to have more armor. That will allow you to actually take less damage between the round. When you complete the round, you will get a chest that will give you some mana and gold that you can use to buy stuff at the store. And yes, you'll be going through the stores and floors one after another, and your character have skills. For example, the knight have really cool skill where he doubles his damage. He basically puts his weapon out and gets a second copy of it and using it to take out the enemies. I got lucky and got the pretty cool weapon from Mandragora. That's actually helping me to summon the minions, and they help me to take out enemies. You have kind of the same events in the game, but they are different. Here we toss the coins in. I've got the laserfish. It's a pretty good weapon. And it doesn't consume mana. Oh, it's not just the laser, it's the frost beam, so the enemies, they will be frozen with this weapon. And yeah guys, as always, I'm playing this on the emulator. It's way easier to play it on the emulator than on the phone. I'll tell you that, because you can actually see what's happening on the screen. You can easier avoid the projectiles and like do what you wanna do. The link will be in the video description, as always. And when you will finish the level, before the next level, you will get the buff that will change the gameplay a bit. Since we got the pets, let's increase the effectiveness of pets and followers. And the controls here are a bit simpler as well. You only get... Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, god damn it, we took a lot of damage here. Yeah, controls here are a bit simpler. If you die, you can resurrect for watching ad or paying gems, which is not the best idea. Oh, this is cool, so you don't really get ads straight away. It will be played before the end of the level when you get the rewards. So yeah, it's more of a bullet hell game, guys. So you gotta be careful what you're doing and where you're going. And yeah, you can only have 2 weapons with you, and that's it. Outside of that, you just do what you do and do your best to take out the enemies and avoid the damage being taken. You will also get the secret rooms here as well. Yeah, the one we have here will just give us gold too, so just like Soul Knight Prequel. Although you don't get the stupid dialogues here, so you get the rewards straight away. And you also get the bosses, of course. And those bosses, well, they can cause a lot of issues for you. Let's try to take this boss down without dying. That will be easy. Alright, we're done. Because we got the good weapons. What's that? Organic matter. Okay. You will get some random stuff from the enemies that you can use in order to upgrade yourself later on in the base. Oh, so we gotta push the item to the dispenser. This is cool. We can also hire the NPCs that will follow us and fight, so we will have some help in whatever we are doing in fighting the enemies. Wow, the weapon that we've got is really awesome. It's doing insane damage, even though it might consume a bit too much mana. Oh, this weapon has several fire modes. This is insane. What the hell? I'm in some dragon armor. I destroyed the item. No, I shouldn't have done that. Armor merchant. Need a ride. We have armor already. I want to test this one first. So we're going melee right now with this. Not as good as the item. I really like the fireworks damage, but yeah, there are a lot of randomness in the game, by the way, so you should keep it in mind. So the armor have 2 attack modes as well. Fireworks and bite. New Year dinner. Let's see how fireworks are doing. They are pretty much okay. Good range damage, guys. Yeah, when I played the game back in the day, it was a bit different. It didn't got all those mechanics included. It was more of a simple roguelike where you gotta go around and kind of fight the enemies. We actually unlock the Valkyrie now. Can we get the feather? There we go. So, unlocking the unlockables straight away without playing the game for a day. What the hell is this? Mysterious Trader, Warlock Staff, Strength Potion, Buff Bubble. Let's get the Strength Potion. It seems like an item, like a weapon. Increase maximum life. Let's do this. Bam, 9 life. Cool. Let's try it. I want to see what it is. Yeah, it's an item. It's an item, guys. And it costs us maximum life to get it. Let's see. So, we drink it and... Oh, that's just healed us. That's it. Oh. We can fish in this game as well. So, there are a lot of mechanics right now. I'm glad that I pick it up after this break, because it feels really fun. It's way better than it was before, and if you haven't played this game yet, you should. If you played it, well, you might want to give it another go, because it's way better than it was before. And we're getting to the Volcanic SandWorm. Remember this guy? He looks way weaker here, although I'm not sure how weak he is. Yeah, it's way simpler. So yeah, even though the graphics in this game is... well, more basic, let's put it like that. It's still better gameplay-wise, basically. Interdimension Traveler. We've managed to get some rewards. Let's get the batteries, fragments, some seeds, cannon. Ooh, 5 mana per shot, that's crazy. We can respond, and we open the rift to 4-1. And this one, I don't know where it leads, but we open the portal, let's see what's inside. 4-1. New world. How new is that? Oh, this is some Maya stuff. And even crazier DPS. Oh my god, I lost my armor already. Let's go charge up the weapon and use that to our advantage. Let's go! Self-guiding projectiles. Oh, I'm going to die now. I'm so gonna die. Oh, the shield actually recovers for me because I've got the talent. I forgot about that. The enemies here are really tough. Another cool feature that your followers that you hired can equip the weapons that you find. So if there is a weapon on the ground that's better than theirs, they can pick it up and use it as their own. Alright, we're facing the boss. I think this is the tough one because I don't get the newbie bonus anymore. Oh yeah, this one is tough. We can't dodge here, so we gotta use what we have at our disposal. And it's really good if you can avoid the projectiles, if you know how to do that, if you got the skills and agility to do that. Otherwise, your run will end pretty fast, especially with the bosses. Ah, we survived. Nice. Magic fragments. Soul Caliber. Remember that? Seems to be a really good gun. So right, as for the tips, I would advise you guys to get something that will give you health. I really like this bonus. It helped me out quite a lot because I'm not the careful player and I usually have issues with that. Then something representing the shield would be nice. I've got this bonus and I'm really happy that I've got it. So I've got 3 stacks of that and that will prevent me from taking damage 3 times and it recovers over time. It's great. So yeah, basically try to build your build around your playstyle. I'm really bad at evading projectiles, so I'm trying to, you know, totally avoid that. Like, avoiding taking damage altogether or recover the damage taken. Another thing, I personally like to play ranged characters because staying in the melee range is usually means taking damage. And if you just started playing, that will not end well for you. And when you fill up all your skills, you won't be able to get any more. So right now, I got to the new area and I couldn't actually select the new ability, new option, new perk. Another tip would be before going either to the boss area or to the portal, it's better to move around other rooms and make sure that you picked up everything. That might be really important, that might buff you up, that might buff your ally or something. Try to learn the enemy patterns, that might save your life. 1.0, it didn't save mine though, I was talking too much. Ooh, let's see how far did we get. That's my first run, by the way. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that was the ad that I had to watch in order to go through all that. Let's see, we unlocked a lot of stuff for the base. Everything got so dark. But yeah, it's important to select the good heroes. And once again, you have a lot of different options here and you can try them all. It costs gems in order to level them up, and you will get gems as you play the game. There are some free options that you can... Oh, hello there. I like how different characters have different looks here. Skin and portrait. Skin and portrait. Force portrait. So yeah, each of the characters have their own amount of HP and armor and energy and other stats. And for the beginners, I would advise going for someone who have higher HP and especially armor. That's really important. My god, the amount of characters here is insane. And you can also level up your characters for gems, and that's important because as you level them up, they will get extra HP, extra armor, extra stuff. And, oh, this is cool, they can also enchant the starting weapons. So yeah, you would like early on to focus on one character, build them up in order to go further. And honestly, Knight seems to be a really good option here. His skill dual wield is really great, so that will allow you to do a really good burst damage. But obviously, as you play the game, you will unlock more and more characters. Right now, I will upgrade this guy a bit, so he will have higher amount of armor and health next time we'll play him. So the resources that you use are used to upgrade your base. There are a lot of things that you can do here, and they will help you to get better. Some of those have the requirement of different characters being unlocked, and you can also forge the weapons as you upgrade them in the dungeon several times. That will allow you to get better stats for those weapons. There is a design table where you can develop the weapons so you can get them later on. And wow, there are more than I expected. You get the skins here, you get a lot of stuff here. You can select the options, so go for it if you have the resource and you know what you need. The locker is basically the amount of stuff that you harvested. If you are just starting out, you would like to talk to all the people here who have those pop-ups and everything. They will help you to get the game better. And by doing the training and everything over here, you will get a lot of resources. You can select the different cats and dogs here. No. My god, it's forced me to do things. Don't forget the sign-ins and all the bonuses here. There are a bunch of tasks here that when you finish them, they will give you extra blue currency. And here is the main thing that you probably want. Soul Knight Prequel, Peddler. When you click it, you will get the rewards. I already have the game, so those are nice. So for each character here, you get different subclasses. For the mage, you can select different kind of mages. For the warrior, for the knight, you can select different kind of knights. But yeah, those are just skins that have a bit different appearance, and your equipment and everything will stay the same, and when you level them up, they will all be leveled up. Additionally, you can select different skill over there if you want to, so you don't really have to go with the one that you get with the class. So yeah, basically select your knight or any other class that you like, select the skill that you want, and go. And yeah, honestly guys, the only better option in terms of armor is Paladin, but for the Paladin, you have way lower health. So that's an issue actually. So overall he have 9 health while the warrior have 10 by default. So it's up to you to decide who to play with. I prefer warrior. And yeah, in most games you will play, the main issue will be that you will be running out of mana. So be really careful not to shoot too much when you don't need to. Like for example, now I have no energy and I don't have the weapon that will be free to shoot, so I'm pretty much done. We got 40-meter long blade and it's free, so that'll be our weapon of choice if we'll decide to do something crazy. Melee weapons can bounce bullets, that's what we need for this weapon. And look at that, 2 of them. The only drawback that it have, like pretty high cooldown on action. Wow, that's actually a pretty serious issue. The statues that you have, they have the special skills that will be activated on you using the skill, give an additional ability. This one, when you activate the skill, it will give you the shield, for example. So, I don't know, pretty convenient if you ask me. Oh my god, this thing is huge, so I can see crap. Another tip, if you have the potions and you don't need it right now, you can save it. And before the boss or some tough wave, you might need it one day. So leave it and remember that it's there, so you can come back to it later. That will be a hard boss fight because we are going in with the debuff on the attack speed. And yeah, what I like that you will get random biomes as you're going through the game. So you are not guaranteed to get into the same area where you've been last time, full roguelike experience. So yeah, you gotta find that perfect weapon for you that will not exhaust your mana pool like the one I have right now. Because this one, it's powerful, but it's draining mana like there is no tomorrow, and if used for prolonged periods of time, you will have to deal with that. So yeah, my advice would be getting that zero cost weapon with you at all times. So if you need it, you can use it. Ooh, that thing does insane damage if you're uncareful. Hey, my minion is still alive, that's great. Paraleech can be found while you're playing the game as a partner that can go with you. So he will be your companion. And yeah, guys, some builds can be completely crazy like this one. So yeah, the boss is being, well, maybe not instantly, but destroyed really fast, and they don't really stand the chance to do anything. It's all about your luck, if you get a good weapon or not. Another good tip is to use the mounts. When you have the mount, all the damage will be taken by the mount first. But the drawback that you can't use skills, and if you will get out of the mount during the combat like I did over here, you won't be able to get back on it before the combat will be over. So bam, there we go. So you gotta be sure what you are pressing. And there we go, we went through the game. I wouldn't say it was without any issues, but it was pretty fun and not crazy hard. We didn't even die once this time, so it was pretty good. So yeah, those are the tips for Soul Knight. If you haven't played it before and coming from Soul Knight Prequel, it's a really fun game, and I actually like it a bit more because it's more hardcore, it's tougher and requires more skill. But yeah, anyway, let me know what do you think of this game in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the video description for the LD player, playlist, Discord, and other YouTube channels and other useful stuff. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.